no way. I'm not saying it. I'm the counselor. Gonna let you know as soon as we get some. But you ain't got no motherfucking job now, so you don't understand how I feel. When I ain't talking to my child. Yeah. That's why I know exactly who it is. But she ain't finna talk to me like I'm no child. These motherfuckers will lock me up. All I hear is promotion. The phone is up and I don't know my child. Then they got me stuck in the school. All the kids are coming out with that side of the school.
Did they tell you anything, ma'am?
No. That's why I'm trying to get down here.
Gotcha. So we're following parents right now. They say they're going to let kids out of the school soon. It's going to be on this end of the school. This woman I just spoke to, she said they haven't told her anything. Did you try to call the school, ma'am?
All I know, they said they jumped, a whole lot of guys jumped on my grandson. That's all I know.
A lot of guys jumped on your grandson? And did you heard from your grandson?
I ain't heard from nobody. I just stormed straight on to the school.
Okay.
I wouldn't even went home. I was at grocery shopping.
Okay. And what grade is your son in? Or your grandson in?
He in the ninth.
In ninth grade? And you heard that someone had jumped on him?
Yeah, they been shooting at my daughter's house for the last couple of months. And ain't nobody doing nothing. Now that he jumped on my baby. And I feel like he's going to be tolerated. I don't care what nobody knows.
Yeah. Gotcha. So this is something that spurred way before today?
It's been going on ever since last year.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And ain't nobody doing nothing about it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm dead mad about it.
Gotcha. You said you were at the grocery store when you found out?
Yeah.
How did you find out?
Somebody called me.
Somebody called you?
Yes. They know his grandma and I can get to him closer.
Gotcha.
Because I'm more closer to him.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm trying to find my daughter.
Gotcha. As you can see, a lot of parents here waiting to see the status of their kids, many of which are still inside the school. I just spoke to a woman. She said she found out while she was at the grocery store.
No, come this way.
A lot of parents here are very upset over the lack of information that's been given out to them in this very trying time, obviously with their kids involved. So they have buses that are going inside right now. A lot of people out here just worried and concerned about what's happening, the lack of information, wonder if their kid's okay. As you could imagine, any parent hearing that shots are fired near their kid's school and they're not knowing any information could obviously be scary. You know, kids are being followed out right now just beyond the fence there. A lot of people congregating here in the parking lot adjacent to the school. It's like a shopping center that's right next door to it. You can see a lot of people out here. It's kind of pandemonium, if I had to describe it in a sense. A lot of anxious parents all gathered in one spot, trying to figure out, you know, what's going on here at the school and if their child's okay. I spoke to, I was overhearing one woman where she said, she's talking to her kid, and all of a sudden the call drops. All she hears is commotion in the background. So obviously she was quite upset at what was happening.
That's
said everything was under control, but clearly a lot of facts to be figured out here. School buses are going in, trying to pick up kids now. They're safely and calmly trying to pass everyone out of the schools. Parents still here, waiting on the kid, waiting on their child to make sure they're okay. Police are still all over this campus here. I'm on the west end of the school. The police officers are all on the east side of the school where the shooting occurred. Apparently, still canvassing the scene. Now they're trying to work to get students safely out of the school. I know that Councilwoman LaShonda Scales is on the scene, as well as other dignitaries from the city government have arrived on the scene. The school's principal was not here when the shooting happened. He arrived after police was here, after all the media was here. He was across the street off the school property as he tried to figure out what was going on. We're not sure if the shooting happened inside or outside of the school. Based off of where police officers were showing or canvassing the scene, it seems to me that the shots happened outside of the school. As you just heard in my live report there, I was talking to a woman who she said her grandson, they said some kids jumped her grandson. According to her, she said some kids jumped her grandson, and this is something that has spurred way before now. Quite interesting to hear the anger in their voices as they get a lack of information. I know one woman was wondering, why the counselor wasn't conveying the message to all the concerned parents that are out here. A lot of parents are very upset because they know absolutely nothing. They don't know if their kid's okay or anything like that. So obviously a lot of concern amongst parents here. As you can see, a lot of people out here concerned, trying to figure out what's going on. Just hoping to see their kid. And police still arriving here at the scene. A lot of traffic in the area, obviously, because this is around the time where people are picking up their kids for school. See, more forces are coming. Again, from what we've been hearing, nobody has been injured to our knowledge. According to Sergeant Sean Edwards, he said no one has been injured. It's all under control right now, as far as he knows. Right now, they're just trying to figure out who did it, how it happened, how it started. Again, kids are supposed to be getting out of school around a certain time, and they're not coming home, and you hear shots fired at a school. Parents flocked here to Huffman High School here near Center Point. A lot of people on their phones talking to loved ones, trying to keep them abreast of the situation that's happening here. Again, more parents filing in here. It's starting to be a little bit of a traffic jam here. Everybody seems to be on their cell phone trying to figure out what's going on here at the scene. Again, just to reiterate, according to Sergeant Sean Edwards, no one is injured. And apparently they say they have it under control, but there's another part to this, people wondering where their kids are. So, there's a calming that needs to be done of the parents, and obviously they are not happy with how it's all been handled thus far. A lot of parents very angry out here, not happy, very disgruntled. Slowly but surely you see kids coming out of the school on the school buses here that are following in. A lot of these parents still here. Well, a law enforcement officials telling parents that they will be all released on this side of the school, the west end of the school, once dismissal happens. Some kids are starting to file out now. As you see, people are starting to congregate near the gates, hoping to see their kid. Law enforcement encouraging parents not to go inside the gates. Of course, some of them aren't listening.
If you
looking on anxiously hoping to see their kid. A lot of them are starting to come out now. Parents very upset. A lot of parents really frustrated right now. You can see kids starting to come out now. A lot of the kids starting to come out now, seemingly confused about what's going on. What's the news?
Sir, you got to get off the premises.
Okay.
You got to exit the premises.
Okay.
You got to meet. They supposed to go across. He's over here videoing. Exit the premises.
All right, bus is still filing in here. Very active scene. Hey, Matt. Matt, are you on Facebook Live?